Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Yes Your Grace. Last time we left off, what were we doing? I remember we decided specifically to screw over Etten, and someone wants to marry Asalia, if I recall correctly. Don't really think there's much for me to do right now. I don't really need the bonus to contentment right now, my people are fine. So no carnival for you. Dear Eric, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep your promise. Bayron, the King of Redovia. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks? Uh-oh. I know. They will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks, that's too soon. Need to gather an army, we need to make alliances and hope Evo will help us. 14. 14 is so soon! Oh god. You're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed. Oh. I had a strange dream. Redovia threatened that they would take our daughters. Talus was dead and we had no army to defend ourselves against Redovia. And if that wasn't enough, they claimed to be only 14 weeks travel away. You may want to stay in bed. That was not a dream. Audrey showed me the letter. It does seem that Redovia is after our daughters. Doctors say you're wearing too much. You were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age you are more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. Can I do that? We have to prepare for battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must, but you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Come on now, you still have work left to do. Right, better get on with things. Well, that's great. I mean, I have a good amount of the army that I need. It's not the entire thing. Oh, Grace, I hope you are fine. Feeling a little better, yes. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. Not the letter. We may need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances. While we are doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things leads us to the killer. I mean, it causes you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Audrey. I agree, we shouldn't get distracted with petty matters. Let's get to it. Oh, Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village had a problem with folks stealing his goods from them. He asked me to find those responsible. Search wasn't hard and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful and he paid me with this gold. Ooh. Thank you. Hey, Lurs. You've called for me, Your Grace. The secret message is for you. I found this message. Ah, perfect. I've done your tasks. Done as you asked. Wonderful. We have stopped the growth of Etten's business. Oracle dust will still be about, but we will definitely help reduce its spread. Fortunately, there's a small problem. With Etten not buying my spices, others have turned their back on me as well. Gonna have to make a coin now. That's why I had to start trading with Redovians. I understand. These are hard times. I suppose we need to get resources any way we can. Well, Grace, the bottom line is I need gold, otherwise I won't be able to sustain my armies. The other option I see is if you bought the spices from me. I will need monthly installments, though. I need to keep my business running, or else I must wrap it all up. You don't like any of these options, and I suppose we need to part ways. I will buy the spices from you, fine, keep selling Redovians your goods. Parting ways it is. I mean, you're just selling them spices, right? You're just selling them spices, but what if I don't buy the spices from you, and then you side with the Redovians when they come here to fight me? Also, I don't think you're going to be able to continue helping me if I don't do this. Okay, I will buy the spices. You have to cut the Redovians off from their supplies. This will hopefully lower their morale. Oh, very well. I will set up all the necessary trade routes. All for now. 200! As you wish. 3 gold a week. Alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. Should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. Should we? That cost me 3 gold. Allies. Yeah, no, we're not getting any extra income. I'm just getting 6 supplies. No extra income for me. So, I need... I need Jovan. Jovan. Yeah, Jovan has money. Jovan has money. We need Jovan. We need Jovan. Okay. No from Pietro. No from Pietro. It reads, I don't know. Can't live fear. Okay. Your Grace, may I have your audience, please? I went to do some fishing, like I always do, Your Grace. As foolish as I am, I fell asleep. Stupid Stefan. I always have to mess everything up. Anyway, someone took my rod. Now I have nothing. Just the only thing I left after my wife died. My sweet Anna. She saw what a mess I am. She put me right in my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted her and the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out of my boat, then the storm came and it just flipped the boat upside down. And I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I wait every day and I fish to pass time. But now I don't even have my rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. I could ask for a piece of gold. I swear I could buy a fishing rod. Here's 1 gold. Here's 7 for food and new clothing. I mean, I feel like giving you the 1 gold isn't really going to change much. It might give me a little bit of happiness, but... I really feel for you, friend. What if you're like the best character, though? What if you'll come back and be a general for me if I give you this money for food and clothing or something. I don't know. But I'm so low on cash. I'm sorry, friend. Get out of here. Told you not to waste my time. Next time you come here, you'll end up in our dungeons. I'm not joking. Of course, Your Grace. I'm out of here in no time. I'm sorry, friend. I would have liked to help you, but... Another letter from Redovia. This time they announced a war. This worried Eric so much he fainted once again. There must have been something very wrong with Pietro. He was so terrified he took his own life. It was a shame there was nothing the king could do. Yeah. After helping Lord Lurs stop the Oracle Dust trade, the king had no choice but to trade his spices with Redovia. To stop Lurs from doing this, he decided to buy the spices. The drunk man returned once again. He asked for some gold for a fishing rod. The king decided to ignore it. Lady Alita? I have heard that Lena has made you a proposition. I must say it's good that you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace. But do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer. The marriage cannot happen. It seems to me that you don't know of the curse that plagued Lena's family. Curse? What curse? Say that if her son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Can the curse be lifted? Is there a way to lift the spell? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son to lift the bane. Problem is, you can't get completely rid of it. If her son gets married, it is said the spell will move on to the bride and she will die the following night. You willing to risk this? Thank you for the information. You're most welcome. I would strongly reconsider Asalia's marriage arrangement. Consider your advice. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it anyway, I didn't think. So, that makes sense. Allies for life. Said her son was carrying a curse that would be transferred onto his bride. Okay. Peasant, what do you have? Your Grace, I have come to tell you that the water from the oak is cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they are so happy now. I brought you something small as a gift. It's a bouquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. It will bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you, I think. Hope it really does. Just leave it by the window. Hey! Oak bouquet. Oak bouquet is supposed to bring me luck. I hope it does! That would be wonderful. Alright, go examine Luba. Yep. Okay. And my pigeon. Who do I want to invite? I mentioned Jovan. Yeah, Jovan has money. And 120 soldiers. Then I might go for Masha? Alright, Jovan, get over here. Merchants, what do you have? Your Grace, I bring you a special thing of magical splendor. It's only worthy of a regal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. I think there's some sort of, like, you know, process usually where we go on a date, you take me out to dinner. I mean, sometimes no, you know, if we're down for the casual, that's fine, but I don't think you just walk up and just unsolicited ask someone if they want your magical cock, sir. Hello. Don't let your eyes fool you. This ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. Is it not? This cock has been enchanted. It can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. We believe it would be a real asset to your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. Say you have no liar, the cock stay quiet. How can I be sure this thing works? Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. My name is Audrey the Fourth. And it's my real birth name. See, I wasn't lying, Your Grace. How much do you want for this thing? Only 18! It's a very good price for a lie detector. 18? Oh, God, that's expensive. Oh my God. Lie detector. That would be useful. That would be useful, but I think I'm gonna pass. I think I'll pass. I think we need a lie detector. Besides, I'm not keeping a cock in my throne room. He's going to clean up his mess. Fine, Your Grace, your loss. I'm sure someone will gladly take him. I have the oak bouquet. That gives me luck. It's good enough, right? Right? It's not right. It's not right. It's probably not right. Okay, is there anybody to talk to? No. Okay, in the week. I mean, our army's much larger. We do have that going for us. I can't afford the stables. If I take away Stan, though, like if I don't get my general this week, because I don't know that I need my general, then I can unlock the stables and we can get 7 additional places to explore on the map. Because right now there's just nothing for Stan to do. And there's no guarantee that an event will come up that requires Stan. I only want to actually pay to have Stan come in if there's actually something to do on the map, and for that I need the stables. I'll get it for now. This might be a bad call. There might be somebody coming in that's like, oh yes, I have the most wondrous thing. We have some very pressing issues now, but considering last week's incidents, perhaps we should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by, none of us are getting any younger. You don't have a rightful heir, evil will be next in line. It's not a bad person, but it's likely Davern would just become a part of Atana. And we're working on it. Rest assured, Arleia and I are working on an heir. At this age, it's not so easy anymore. Of course, 3 daughters is already plenty, Your Grace. We worry about this once we have dealt with Rodovia. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Okay, General? Grace, the nearby river is dried up. Residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. Made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Hey! For happiness. Jovan! Oh, Jovan, Your Grace. My condolences about Talus's death. I've heard about Rodovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I will also give you 5 gold, but only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Who? Sir Frederick? Frederick? Battle for Brianna, you must have heard. He led the defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Though it's been many years, we keep in contact, we trained together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Jovan. I'll send a pigeon right away. Not to worry, Your Grace. I'm sure Sir Frederick will help. It's just a formality. I have this animal tooth. Found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything? An extensive library, Your Grace. Don't you have a bestiary you could look at? Bestiary? I always jump between bestiary and bestiary. I think, like, both are fine. I've heard it both ways. And bestiary makes sense because it's an encyclopedia of beasts, usually. But bestiary in our library. I don't either. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals will know more about this tooth. Will you join my banner? Wait Sir Frederick to join and I will join your cause. That's all. As you please. Okay, so you're free as long as I get Frederick. Okay. Invite. Ooh, 4 gold. Ooh, okay. I mean, this is a good setup if I can get it working. Your treasure isn't in the best shape, Your Grace. I won't offer my services. No. I need gold. I do need gold. But I'm good. That's all for now. Benjamin Florentini is always happy to help. The first one was free. I kind of like that one, but we haven't been too hard-pressed for money yet, but... Your Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. The general arrived just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. Just want to bring you the greatest of blessings, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. I'm happy to hear this. Hope the rest of the village is restored soon. We're working on it, Your Grace. Thank you again. Hey! Cool. Cool. We didn't get anything from that, but it's nice to have an update. Right, Asalia. Father, I was wondering if we could practice the sword again. Perhaps later in the gardens? So we could do this again. Very well, I'd better keep my promise. Go on, you can warm up without me. I will catch up with you in just a bit. Great, I'll see you in the gardens. If she goes, I'd better check up on her. Okay. And yeah, now we have all of these new areas to check out on the map. Who? Maya? Your Grace. Yes, Father? Who's this? So you have already found someone to practice with. I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party? One you were not supposed to go to? Oh yes, anyway, that's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding. I thought it would be nice if she came to visit. Your Grace. See? I can never get her. I wanted to ask about Sadani. I can get you too. I think I know why Sadani wants to stab people. Any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you've heard about the Stabber. Look at me, Sadani came up with the name. Honey really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do. Should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father. Good with the sword. Who taught you to fight like this, Maya? My father's a swordsman. He showed me a few tricks. He lets you play with swords. Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes, and you never know when they will strike. That's what my father says. Your accent. Can't quite place your accent. You're not from around here, are you? Are you Radovian? My parents are from Barovia. We're passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of weeks. It's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yes, they're traveling merchants, sort of. Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on their journeys. Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight. I'd love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll pass on the invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit. My pleasure. I'll leave you to it. Just don't cut yourselves. Just don't go screaming if you cut your fingers off. Thank you, Father. We won't. Really used to love to sit here and knit. I feel like, what if you're like Radovian sent here to spy on me? Salia's friend Maya was certainly an interesting girl. King Eric was glad as had finally found someone to play with. Livia returned after the king helped her clear water from the oak tree. She was grateful and left a bouquet. Your Frederick is Lord Joven's superior officer. It seems like his opinion matters a lot. And then... Violet? Masha? Lena? Who's, I said I could send an invitation to your parents, but... Alright, that's it, right? Yep. Cool. Alright, money's still not looking great. If I take Stan off, which I shouldn't, because we need Stan this week. Okay, now save and continue. 13 weeks until Radovia's here. There you are. Dear King of Davern, the western woods near Branca are not uninvolved in your troubles. An uncommon object can lead you to the center. Be quick. Yours sincerely. The western woods near Branca? Letter has no seal. What do you think of this? Whoever sent this letter must have gone to great lengths to pay a scribe to write it. This must be important. We better send a general to these woods to see what the matter is. Write this location on your map. I'm sending you out. Hidden hut? The western woods? Looks like the western woods to me. Yep. General sense. Okay. King Eric received a strange unsigned letter, instructed him to visit a forest near Branca to find a potential lead. Okay. At your service, Your Grace. I'm looking for allies. Ojovan mentioned you could help. Ah, yes, I've heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Jovians lack proper training, but God knows what they have at their disposal. My 80 men, 4 gold, and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I can't allow liars to taint a knight's honor. The battles for Brianna, Keldu. Under my command, the army of the Two-Headed Bird was defeated. I've lost 3 fingers in my time. I've endured many broken bones. But Noxie? Not a single scar. Even the finest swordsman bears scars. Many have fought and died. That Noxie? Show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight, for all we know, is just prettily worded lies. Noxie is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. Noxie, a liar? He didn't strike me as a dishonest man. Did he tell you the story about a griffin? There was something about a griffin in a tree. Sets the tree on fire, the big griffin comes to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire, drops down, and he finishes her off. Oh, he told me how he defeated a dragon. Doesn't matter. Same story, different details. Sometimes it's a dragon, other times a griffin or a wyvern. There's always a tree, babies, and something about his wits. Good enough. What does he need help with, did you say? Tell him there's a lichage in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says, though. If he brings you proof, then we catch him red-handed. Help me show everyone what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. So, as you please. Okay, I mean... this feels kind of bad, but yeah, I kind of got the impression that Noxie was lying. You do give me 180 soldiers, but if I get Frederick and Jovan on my side, I will get 20 extra soldiers and a lot more money and stuff. And yeah, you did strike me as kind of a liar. And a little bit of a pompous idiot, so... I'm fine with that. So invite Noxie. Hello. Oh, Grace, I wanted to see you about my missing potatoes. Someone must have stolen them, and I think I know who it was. But they say only 1 request per visit, and it seems like I have a much bigger problem. Come from afar, and by the time I arrived, I was very tired. I wanted to get some rest and sat on one of the fine chairs in the hall. I know I shouldn't have, but the gods have punished me already. I have sat down on some living pincushion, it would seem. It squeaked and jumped up right away. Oh, you sat on... No, you sat on Sir Stabber! The Stabber! When I stood up, my bottom was all covered in spikes. Not only that, but I feel very ill, weak even. I fear the chair creature has poisoned me. What can I do? The Stabber. The Stabber? You know, it sounds very serious. I'll show you what we can do here. I think I have something that will help. My name's Elena, Your Grace. I know about brewing potions. I can help with magical or anomalies, diseases. I dabble in wound healing also. A witch. Aye, some call me that, although I prefer to see myself just as a well-read woman. I mean, I always like siding with witches. Witches are cool and get such a bad rap due to history. At your service. I'd never use someone like this to help out our people, Your Grace. They would be a great addition to our roster of agents. What's the catch? What do you hope to gain from this? Of course, there's always something people want in return, right? I'm a simple woman. All I need is a roof over my head and something to eat. In return, I am willing to lend your kingdom my aid in any supernatural problems. I just want to help people. Thank you. Welcome to our castle in that case. It's my honor, Your Grace. I will also be able to help during the battle if you need me. Sonny won't be happy about it. Sonny won't be happy about the Stabber. I'd better let her know. So wait, it actually died. I thought it said... no, it didn't say it ran away, it said you ran away. See if I have any useful books in the council chamber, Your Grace. We'll be able to see the expenses for the witch in the weekly summary, Your Grace. Witch hired! We can just pay her whenever we need her. It's great. Yay! Unlock witch. It's time for magic. Okay. Your Grace, Pindle, our village has been raided. There were men dressed in red and black with a beast's head pierced by spear on their banners. Sardovian army for certain, Your Grace. This means they're getting closer. Perhaps they're just teasing us? Teasing? People being killed, maimed, and enslaved is just teasing? Grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion. Must have been a small squad. Send us your men, we can fight back. Really emotional, but we have to look at the bigger picture here. If we fight them off, they will certainly get angry and fight back more with force. Don't want to start the battle early. Tolerating their attacks may encourage them to carry out more. Your Grace, you have to do something about this. We can't just let them trample our lands. I can aid your village with supplies. I can. To be fair, I do have a good supply buffer. I can aid your village with supplies. I'll send supplies your way. At least the rest of you who've survived can move out of the village. Come closer to the castle. These are difficult times. You need to stay out of sight. Don't go outside after dark and have someone patrolling the area at all times. Oh, Your Grace. We're just told to let them do whatever they want and run away from them. That's nonsense. It's for the best, believe me. Fine, Your Grace. We will relocate as close to the castle as possible. Thank you for understanding. Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. It's the perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? Not this time. Not interested. Alright, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe we'll change your mind, Ben, or get our gold ready. I mean, mercenaries would be nice. Mercenaries are good. They know what they're doing. Okay, so... Council chamber, I can talk to Sadani, and Elena's here as well. Your Grace? Big news about your hedgehog. Sadani, your hedgehog passed away. The stabber? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have sent him on the mission. I knew he wasn't ready. Tell me, did he complete his mission at least, his final quest? Mission? What mission, Sadani? Did you send a hedgehog on a mission? Yes, an undercover mission. He was meant to scout the area, retrieve information, and return to me. This way, if he helped me, I would owe him a promise, like in the story, Father. You can't send hedgehogs on missions. They can hardly follow any instructions. That's why they're good. No one suspects a hedgehog. How else was he supposed to help me? Please don't do this again. Please don't send any more hedgehogs on missions. Last one stabbed a peasant and I had to deal with it. I was so close to turning into a prince. Now Lucilia will never come back. I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Your Grace. Nothing is as elegant, as fearless as a cat, as Dusty. Next time I will find a fiercer agent. I will train him. He will be at my command. The stabber's efforts were not in vain. Sadani, my silly pickle. I hope so. Can you get a cool mount or something? Can you become a dragon rider? That would be very useful. That would be extremely, extremely useful. Or a bear rider. I'm down for bear too. Hi. Grace, how can I help? That's all. The spirits guide you. Okay. Well, there we go. There's some more stuff done. Can't really do much with you right now, but... Agent's still available for orders. Can I send them out to explore? Can I do that? I can send the witch to explore. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I was thinking you would do other things, but it gave me the option to send the general or the witch, so... it always gave you the option to, like, click to send the general. It didn't automatically send the general, so I had in my head that maybe at some point we'd be able to send others, but I didn't think the witch would be good at dealing with, like, I don't know, like, bands of warriors and things. Just sending you alone seemed like kind of a crazy call, but maybe you do other things, so... Alright, in the week. There we go, our army's getting there. God, Elena's expensive, though. Okay, well, which will be available during the battle? That seems good, but we can't do anything right now, because we have to end, so... Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.